All right, people, we're back at it today. Today is Saturday, November 28th. It's a little brisk out. It's probably about 35 degrees. With a couple of my buddies, Justin and Derek. Introduce you guys later to them. But we're doing about a 22-mile loop today. It starts at the trailhead at Talimena, Oklahoma, which is the beginning of the OT, the Ouachita Trail. And we're gonna take it for about 7/10 of a mile, and then we're gonna go up Old Military Road, and then that meets up with the Boardstand, and then that'll take us back down to the OT, and then we bring that right back. It'll be a one-night ordeal, and yeah, we're on it. So far, it's somewhat rocky. We're gonna hit a lot of elevation today. I think Derek said 2,000, or yeah, 2,000 feet, but I haven't actually studied on this one. I knew Derek knew what he was doing, so I'm just kind of going with what he says. This is all new to all three of us, which is pretty cool. So we all get to experience all of it together, which is cool. And right now we're just looking for the trailhead to the Old Military Road so we can start getting this trail going proper.
I think there'll be enough water. We don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I am not sweating water. So like I said, it's a little chilly. It's about 35 degrees or so, and Justin back there has got shorts and t-shirt on. He's a beast. And so far, I really like the way they mark this trail. They let you know when there's turns and even U-turns. That's the first time I've seen a U-turn symbol, which is pretty cool. Probably helps whenever there's a lot of leaves on the ground. So Derek and Justin are both speed hikers. They both hike way faster than I do. So they've opted to let me get in front, which I think they're gonna regret, but whatever. I do about 2 miles an hour. They do about 3 to 5. I can't keep up with that. I have a feeling at some point they'll probably just get tired of my old ass and want to go around, but we'll see. We're really getting into a lot of rocks now as we're slowly going uphill. I'm still looking for that junction. That'll be coming up. I kind of wasn't really as prepared for this trip as I thought. Instead of getting 100% ready yesterday, I chose to drink Irish whiskey with my girlfriend, and I'm paying for it. I woke up a half an hour late. Still made it on time, but I was late. Later than I wanted to be, anyhow. And I found out my GPS is dead right now. I have batteries, but I'm not gonna worry about it until our first break, because Derek's got a GPS he's using, so I'll just steal the numbers off him. This is really pretty. Super pretty. Somehow I got way ahead of him. That's probably gonna be the only time that happens. So we're gonna be doing Old Military. So it looks like it's this way. And we are now on the White Blazes. Here we go.
I'm still doing this, but there was just a point. It was like, okay, I'm too old for this. And more than anything, he's just slow. No. Camp up past the shelter somewhere. When we get back to the
There's a guy camp hiking over there.
Yeah, probably like anywhere from 11 to 14, somewhere around 15.
Derek makes friends everywhere he goes. He's a likable fella.
I'm light on my feet.
Damn, yeah, you are.
Starting to get a little bit of elevation and views now. We've been going up switchbacks since that little creek crossing that you saw. And from what I understand, there's going to be some elevation now, and then again later towards the end of Boardstand is what Derek said. He actually did some homework, and whereas I didn't, so I'm kind of flying blind. Okay, we're coming up to the road, and Derek says we're going across it. Okay. I am not seeing it as of yet. There's like a little rest area type thing here, or maybe a park. And we're just looking for the trail to start back. You think this is it? This looks like it. Yep, White Blaze, good call. All right, we're back on trail. Okay, so we've been watching the weather for like a week now. We planned this about a week ago, and the weather really started out crappy. The forecast, I should say, and it's slowly gotten better. And now it's like not a cloud in the sky, pretty much. And we got like an 80% chance for rain, but it's later tonight, and we should already have camp set up by then. And then tomorrow there's a chance for rain in the morning, so we might have to pack up in the rain, which I haven't done that yet, so that'd be nice to do. I mean, I don't want to do it, but if I'm going to do it, I might as well be on a trip where I'm videoing, right? Let you guys know that I'm not a fair weather camper, hiker guy. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be in my Chameleon, as always, and my 12-foot Talimena hammock gear tarp. So I feel pretty confident that I'm going to stay dry. I plan on putting it in porch mode so I can sit in my chair underneath it. And yeah, so I'll probably pitch it pretty low too, because I think it's going to get down into the low 40s probably. I can't remember, to be honest with you. My mind is pretty foggy from last night's Irish whiskey, so I'm still trying to work out of that fog right now. So bear with me, and I'll get back in the saddle pretty quick. We just came to a T with no blazes, so we turned right, and we're gonna hopefully will it to happen. Yeah, okay, we're back on track. We see a blaze now. I wonder if that one just went back up to that park. Yeah, an alternate route to get down here. Oh, that was an overlook? Okay, that was an overlook, I guess.
I don't remember.
So this trail is the old military trail, old military road trail. And you can see where they built it up. It's like bermed up. I'm down off of it right now. Those guys are up on the trail, but I wanted to show how this old school road, man, it was built in the early 1900s, I believe is what Derek said. I'm just kind of stealing information from him. He's helping me look good. I appreciate it, dude. But yeah, this is cool. This is the road they used to relocate Indians, I think, the Choctaw, because a lot of these trails are from the Choctaw Nation network of trails. And it's kind of a sad thing, but it's historic and kind of cool at the same time. Here's a pretty good shot of a turn, and you can see all where they've built up this road with the native rock. That is really cool. I think we're all pretty much digging on this. Okay, so we just came across a junction here, and it looks like the INT, which is the Indian Nation Trail, just goes right that way. And we actually didn't even, look at those glasses right there. You guys see that?
And there's a face underneath it. That's funny.
Okay, while Derek figures out which way we're supposed to go, Earlier we were talking about this. Oh, it's a motorcycle guy. I'm gonna let this guy go by. The INT is the Indian Nation Trail, and evidently that's the old name, and now it's called the Choctaw Nation Trail. I guess it's all politically correct nowadays, so they wanted to use the actual name of the Indian, which is Choctaw. I don't know, that's my guess. I was looking at an older map and it said INT for Indian Nation, and then everything newer says Choctaw, so we figured out the mystery behind the names of the Indian stuff, and we got these guys over here trying to figure out what to do next.
Go that way.
What? Oh, the smell of a two-stroke.
That's the scooter behind you.
So none of us were really expecting dirt bikes, and now this air smells like two-stroke exhaust. And the calm of the nature has been disturbed. So we're all a little salty about it, but as they get farther and farther away, we'll get back to where we were. Justin's back there coughing because it's hurting him. I still haven't seen any white blazes. We're not really sure if we're on the right trail right now. That sign told us everything except for which way Military Road went, so if I don't find one soon, I'll pull out my GPS. Okay, we turned a corner and now we see a white blaze, so we are golden. It's hard to miss that blaze. It's in a tree in the middle of the trail. Okay guys, if you remember on the last video, I was talking about how Angela and I were going to do an OHT group hike. Since I guess you're wondering why the video hasn't came out yet, the answer is we didn't do it. At the end of that Hercules Glades, when I got back to my car, I had a 2000 Outback. It wouldn't start, or actually, it started and sounded like crap. I shut it down and then it wouldn't start back up. Had to call Angela to come get me 2.5 hours away. And then my car really wasn't worth towing. Would have been a monstrous tow bill on top of whatever needed fixed. Probably a new motor. So I ended up giving it to my mechanic. He had it towed and he's gonna fix it and then try to make a little bit of a profit on it, which I'm cool because I got a cool mechanic. So a lot of drama. And on top of that, last weekend, which was the weekend after that last video, it rained the whole weekend, so our group hike was canceled because of me, but there's a couple other group hikes in the forum that I'm in, and they all got canceled too because it was shitty weather. It was cold and it was wet and steady rain all weekend, so it was a good call not going. And so now I bought a newer car, and I'm out here getting it on with Derek and Justin. I just wanted to catch you guys up on that. Angela's patiently waiting for her turn to go back out. Right now, with Thanksgiving, it just wasn't a good weekend for her. She considers Thanksgiving the Super Bowl of cooking, and she really likes to cook. So she went crazy yesterday cooking. My daughter and her boyfriend were home. First time I got to see them since they were in college, or since they went to college, I should say. And we all just kind of hung out and chilled. And in the back of my mind, I was just ready to get on the trail because this is my gig. I love doing this stuff. And it's nice seeing Dirk again. I hadn't seen him in a while. In case you're wondering, Dirk's the guy that gave me the coffee. I talk about him every time I drink coffee. I thank him. He'll be here tomorrow morning when I'm drinking coffee. Also, if you watched my BRT, when Angela and I did the Buffalo River Trail, at the end, I had a little story about how my buddies were doing it. They just got done before me and they were doing it, and they didn't wear their packs because they're Nancy's. That's these guys, they're Nancy's. They weren't wearing their pack for the last couple miles. Who does that? Anyhow, whatever. Don't tell them I say anything. So the trail has leaves on it, but it's not nearly as bad as it was 2 weeks ago at Hercules. I think for the most part, most of the leaves have fallen and they've gotten wet and they've been stomped down, so it's really easy to see the trail. Nothing like the hide and seek game I played with the trail a couple weeks ago. That's a bonus. We also had another, I think, pack of 5 motorcycles go by, dirt bikes. So if there's, that's like 8 that we've seen total today. They've been probably helping keep the trail down too. So far, I'm really happy with this trail. There was a little bit of trail trash at a camp spot that we stopped at. A Mountain Dew bottle and a water bottle in the fire pit. I know I should have picked it up, but I didn't. I feel bad, but at the same time, I didn't want to have to dig into my pack, and I know it's a horrible reason. Judge me if you want. I deserve it. I should have picked it up, but I didn't. I will on the next one. Other than that, it's been a really, really nice trail. It's not always really marked, but the trail is super obvious, so it doesn't really need to be marked. It'd be nice if it was, but when it's marked, when it's beat down like this, you really don't need it, so no complaints. Let's see, it's 10:15. I don't know the mileage. I'm not really paying attention. I'm letting Derek do that. Okay, we're coming towards the end of the military road trail, and looks like there's a spur trail at the very end where Boardstand goes, that heads off on. So we need to make a right-hand turn at that junction, but before then, there's gonna be a camp spot, and we're gonna stop and eat lunch. It'll probably be around 11 o'clock. So yeah, that's our plan. We're gonna stop to eat, and then directly after that, there should be the junction to get on Boardstand, which will be our second trail, and that'll head back down towards the OT. So that's, just gotta find that camp spot at this point. So it looks like we got some new information here. The INT is actually, or is now the Boardstand, which is odd. Okay, well, we're officially starting the...
Yellow and white, looks like.
Looks like we have 7 miles to the OT. Me and Justin are taking pictures over here, and Derek's just up there saying, screw you guys, we're out of here. Okay, so we're on the Boardstand Trail now. It said about 7 miles, so we're thinking we should get to the OT at about 3:30-ish, depending on what's going on. There is a little bit of a weird part of the trail where it hits the OT, and I'm not sure if we'll be on. We might take a little detour. I'm not really sure about that. We've got it on GPS, so we know how to get there, but I don't know if it's really considered the Boardstand or not. But it puts us right at there's a place called Rock Garden. What's that shelter called? Rock Garden?
I think that's it.
Rock Garden Shelter at the OT. That's what we're gonna go there. May or may not use it for a shelter, but we're gonna go by there and then assess the weather and situation and then make a call at that point. So it's 15 till noon right now. Okay, so we were coming through here and we see 2 bottles of water right there. 2 1-gallon fresh water. It says pure drinking water. And then we found one more over here. And Derek is saying that he thinks it's trail magic. It's for people like us that need water, which is pretty cool. Right now, I'm not down low enough where I need some, but Justin's in need, so he's gonna fill up. And now he believes in trail magic.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you pour water into a bottle. This is a life hack. He's got very steady hands. So we're walking through a really thick part of the forest right now. Big old blanket of pine leaves or pine needles on the ground. The trail's opened up to a really wide trail. It's not as rocky as what we've been in so far. It's really nice. I'm not even using my sticks right now, my poles. It's smooth enough you can just glide right over it. We found a big creek right down there. Got a lot of water, but we're gonna wait till we get to, I guess in about 2 miles, there's another creek we're gonna hit, and then we're all gonna hoard up on water before we go to the OT, because we're not sure about the water there. And Derek's got a map that says that there's a creek up there that year-round has water, so we're not gonna worry about it just yet. In about an hour. In fact, we're getting ready to cross that. Oh, I guess so. I thought we were gonna cross it, but I guess not, huh? Oh yeah, we are. So anyhow, it's 12:30 and we're doing really good on time. We've not taken very many breaks, a lot less than I normally take. It's easier to keep a bigger pace when you're with people because you don't want to be the last one and weigh anybody down. Where'd he go?
He's circling back to the left.
I don't see him.
He's going on the other side.
Oh, I see him, but he went the other way, that jerk.
Hey!
Come back this way! We just saw a paraglider, but you guys missed out. I shouldn't have told Derek because I could have got my camera out faster, but I was being Mr. Nice Guy, and then guess what? Mr. Nice Guy always comes in last.
It was yellow.
It was a big yellow banana
Maybe
looking.
a little bit of blue.
Yes.
And it was gliding.
He was super quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just stopped at the creek and filled up with water. I filled up all 3 of my 700 milliliter bottles. And I also got a full CNOC. So right now I'm carrying probably, I was at about 24 pounds when I started this venture. That's full carry weight, including my phone. So extra 2 liters of water in my CNOC is probably about a little over 4 pounds. So I'm probably pushing, somewhere around 28, 29 pounds. It's not that horrible, but it's not my favorite thing either. It's just something you got to do sometimes if you're not sure about the availability of water. So far there's been water everywhere on this trail, but when we got on the OT, we're going to be kind of up on a ridge, I believe. I think we're getting ready to hit about 600 or 700 feet of elevation if we're looking at the map correctly. And once we get up there, we're not sure about water, like I said. So we're all carrying a CNOC plus all of our water's full, so all water bottles full. So it is what it is. It is 1:16, so we're probably about 2 hours from the OT. Our ETA for the OT is between 3 and 3:30. So, okay, I'm gonna put the camera down, try to catch up to Derek. He's a little ways ahead of me.
Coming to one.
We're coming up to some sort of sign. Oh, it's a fork. All right, let's figure this out.
Boardstand Military Road Loop.
That's all this way. Panorama Vista, that's what we want, right?
That's us.
All right, so we're going to Panorama Vista, Ouachita Trail, and Talimena State Park. That's where we started, so Derek has not led us astray. He's doing his job well. Gets high marks for leading the pack.
I gotta tie my shoe.
This is how the trail leader ties his shoe. Okay, from here it's pretty much uphill until we get to our spot that we're going to camp at, I think. How many feet?
I think 500 to 600, and then probably another 600.
So it's 500 to 600 to get to where we're probably going to camp, the panoramic vista, if it's nice. And then tomorrow we'll have another 5 to 6 after that, getting back to the state park. We're uphill right now, so we're embracing the suck as we speak. There it goes. So we're still going uphill. Incline's not too bad, but we've been going at it for a minute. There's all these like berms. And our theory is it's to break the water up. So you go up for a while, then you drop down, and then you go up and drop down over and over. Well, we're still going slightly uphill, but it's flattened out a little bit. It's been a long uphill. Reminiscent of Eagle Rock. And what's crazy is there's all that up there still that we might have to go over. I'm not sure. You see Derek way up there. He's quite a bit higher than us in elevation. So at this point, I'm not gonna lie to you. This thing's kicking my ass. We've been going uphill for a while. It just got to where it's going steeper. I don't know if you can tell the elevational change, but it's pretty brutal. And I'm at that uncomfortable point where I know that it sucks, but I gotta keep going. Justin and I already took our break. I killed the water, and now it's just one of those moments where one foot in front of the other, man. Don't stop, just keep going. It's the only way to get something like this done is just to not stop. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you did it as long as you did it. And we're doing it, we're just doing it slow. I'm cool with it. Justin's cool with it. Hell, Derek's probably at the top. He's a beast. He doesn't know how to stop. He pretty much just stops so he can turn around and look at us and mock us and laugh. He doesn't do that, I'm just joking. It seems like it to me. I'm salty, I'm tired. Tired of going uphill. Whew. How you doing, Justin?
I'm doing okay.
He's doing okay, so everything's fine. We got a little bit of a flat spot up here. Soak it up. Still going uphill. I feel like we're getting close though, because you can see the sun right there or something, I don't know. I'm to that point where I'm getting loony from exhaustion, but I can't stop. So a couple videos ago, Angela gave me some advice that I hadn't thought about. She said that when I get to the hardship where it really sucks, that I need to video that to show that all trails aren't just a walk in the park. So, Angela, this moment is for you. I'm at the suck level right now. This sucks. I'm still enjoying myself. I'm still glad I'm here. But my hips are on fire, my knees hurt. I'm literally taking baby steps. And I'm to the point where I don't want to embrace the suck anymore. I just want to get to the top. So, yeah, for all you people that think that I just breeze through this shit, I don't. I'm human. I've only got 1 year's experience, and I'm fucking hating it right now. But, all that being said, I see Derek at the top. He's got a big smile on his face and he's not walking. That means that we're at a junction and maybe the suck is almost over.
Welcome to the Ouachita Trail.
Oh, the OT. Yes.
Right there, bud.
We did it. What?
Right here.
Sorry, man. I'm taking baby steps.
You're good. Congratulations.
Me and Justin are fucking done, dude. Ouachita Trail. Ouachita Trail, bro.
Sweet.
Yeah. Early. 45 minutes early.
About a half mile sooner than I thought.
It's 2:18. We thought it'd be about 3. Is that right, or was that to the shelter?
3 o'clock. 3:30.
Shelter is that way.
Oh, so we turned too soon.
No.
No,
so now we're doing switchbacks, trying to get to the top of this thing. We got some massive elevation. I think we're all starving. And Justin's down there eating. I just got done eating all my snacks out of my fupa, so. And we're still going up this thing. Seems like we're getting close though.
What do you think, Jimbo?
Brutal. That was a hell of an uphill, dude. Hey, we got some trail magic.
I got my little snack. Let's do it.
Yeah, we just passed some kind of highway back there, and now we're kind of got this rolling downhill action. It's really nice.
Take a look to your left. Just the ridge line. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, we're like, there's a massive valley to our left, and then it goes right back up to a monster, your typical Ouachita mountain range. But so far since the beginning of the day, we've ascended over 2,700 feet, which is no joke for me, man. I feel every foot of it. My knees are toast right now. My hips are a little sore. But knowing that we're done with the hill climb, man, I kind of have a little bit of a renewed vigor. I ate some Cliff blocks, which are energy gummies. So hopefully those will kick in a minute. And then I think right now we're going to, we're not going to make it to Panoramic, I don't think. It's like 3 more miles still. So we're going to look at, there's one before that, and I can't, he said the name of it, like Bohaman or something, or Bohemian, or I don't know what the hell it is. But it's only like a mile away. So we're going to check that one out because we definitely want to get set up before the sun goes down. We got to set up for rain because it's going to rain. It's like 80% chance for rain tonight. And then we'll probably have to have a late start tomorrow because it's supposed to rain in the morning also. So yeah, that's where we stand. We're at the end of the, I think we're at what, 14 and a half miles right now for today. So we're going to log just probably a little over 15. And then that'll leave us with about maybe 6 miles tomorrow, which is 3 hours. So we'll be able, depending on when we start, we should be able to get done before lunch. So yeah, today's going good other than crazy ass hill climb. Everybody told us what we should go counterclockwise. Yeah, that's the good way because the hill climb is more of a hill down, going down. But we already had talked about going clockwise. So we just stuck with it because honestly, if you're a hiker, you should be able to go either direction. So we just stuck with our original gut plan before we found out about the elevation and just said, fuck it, we're gonna do it. And guess what? We did it. And anyhow, I'm filibustering. So Derek says that's lion's mane fungus. It looks like a hedgehog holed up for the winter to me. All right, well, here's my setup for the night. My standby, my hammock gear tarp, my chameleon you can't see. I got a Potomac underquilt. I've got a hammock gear underquilt protector. I'm using the hammock gear burrow top quilt. And then I've got a ground cloth that my buddy Jason gave me out of Tyvek that I'm using to set my pack on. And then look at this crazy thing. What tarp is that?
Mountain fly, 13 foot.
13? 13 foot mountain fly with tarp, with the pole mod. And then you're using a War Bonnet Ridge Runner bridge hammock inside there.
Yep.
I'm gonna try peeking here.
Okay.
The old bridge hammock. He's using he's got a, what kind of underquilt?
Underquilt is their Lynx underquilt.
The War Bonnet Lynx.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the underquilt protector made by the same company, War Bonnet.
No, 2Qs.
Oh, 2Qs EQ. That's right. I remember you telling me that. So it looks like he's going to be able to shed some rain. He said he was going to do porch mode, but
I'm gonna be cold.
he's going to be cold.
Keep the wind off.
I don't want you to be cold.
No.
Got a sun going down. Justin's got a tent. He's a tent guy. And he was able to hook his up so fast that he's actually got wood and got a fire going for us. He's quite the guy. He's also the guy that's in short sleeves and shorts like a stud. I don't know how he does it. I just got done putting, literally, all my, getting naked and putting a base layer on of long underwear, and I got my outdoor research jacket on and my goofy hat, and that character over there is over there in shorts and t-shirt, making me look silly. But whatever, it is what it is. I think it's bourbon time, so bourbon time. Okay, well, Justin is being the man right now. Not only is he wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and he got the fire lit and gathered firewood, but now he's over there with Derek's brand new saw, cutting more firewood off a log. It's almost like he's got something to prove, but I think he just really wants to do it. Meanwhile, me and Derek are just sitting back here not doing really much of anything but watching with our fingers in our noses. I'm gonna rest a little while and then I'll actually get up and help, but right now I don't feel like helping. That's just me being honest. What was the final total? Anybody got a final total on the mileage?
15.94.
15.94?
Yeah.
So
and,
just under
2870 ascent.
2870. Damn. You hear that? 2870 on our ascent.
Damn.
Almost 16 miles.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good day. I feel it. I do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So Derek and I are going back down the trail to get there's some logs that have been cut by the trail maintenance team. And we're gonna try to carry them, but man, I think they're too big. We'll see. I'm not willing to kill myself. I'm gonna try not to let Derek kill himself. But sometimes I kind of feel like he's just that guy that is cool to try and.
See the size of this fucking log?
Look at that guy. So there was a stack of smaller ones and we grabbed one each. And I think we're gonna try to grab a random long stick on the way back and then we're gonna be good. We don't need a bonfire. This is what I look like when I'm carrying firewood. I thought I was done walking the trail. Okay, so tonight's dinner is gonna be Texas State Fair chili by Packet Gourmet, which Derek supplied because he wants us to do a taste test on video.
Yep. Has Texas Pete hot sauce in it, some corn chips, and I brought some extra somewhere in here Frito chilies and extra hot sauce for it as well.
Ooh, son.
But it's my favorite, and I think a lot of folks' favorite.
I've heard a lot of good things by it. Almost everybody says it's good stuff. So he's also doing the white fuel, which I haven't got on my videos before. Everybody on my video so far has done canister. So this is super interesting. This is something that Angela and I have talked about for when it gets down below freezing. I don't think that above freezing it really saves you anything, other than if you're in a routine, you just keep what's good.
This is just the heat in the yellow bottle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Automotive section.
Yep.
It's easy for me to say, right?
Yes.
So I think I read that you use 2 ounces.
I use 1 ounce of fuel. Usually gets me 2 cups boiled.
2 cups. Okay.
So, and this is 12 ounces. So, which I usually put a little bit extra water. So,
Okay.
just because I got extra absorbents.
Yes, you do.
So.
All right, cool. Well, I need to finish my alcohol before I can actually get to cooking. So,
Cheers to that.
cheers.
Cheers to the day.
So today, I normally drink Glenfiddich 14-year-old Scotch, but I killed my battery. I killed the bottle right before Thanksgiving, so I went to go get more, and they were out where I went. So I actually bought some Japanese whiskey, which is, I think, Suntory. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It comes in a rectangular bottle. I've had it before. It's really, really smooth stuff. It's whiskey. It's not Scotch because it's Japanese, and everyone knows that Scotch is only made in Scotland. So I don't even have to say that, I think. So right now I'm just trying to finish my drink so I can start cooking some Texas State Fair chili.
Yeah.
Like that guy right there. And this guy over here. Okay, so Justin took his stuffing and turkey from Thanksgiving And what else is in that thing?
So this is a half a bag of stovetop chicken stuffing, half a bag of home-style instant potatoes, and half a gravy packet. And I put a little bit more water in than I needed to, but I put about 4 cups in there, and it's then I just threw in some turkey from Thanksgiving, and it's really tasty, very soupy.
Yeah,
But
he accidentally put a little too much water in it.
it is really
It's an
good.
experiment.
Yeah.
And he's already hammered about at least half of that.
Oh no,
More than half.
Yeah, this is about
That thing was like 3/4 full. Yeah.
It's really good, but you know, happy Thanksgiving ×2.
Yeah, I love seeing experiments go right, and he did it. I mean, it's got a weird consistency because it's too much water, but it must be good because he's hammering it down.
Yeah, I think 3 cups would have been just fine.
You want to skip the spoon and just I can get you a straw.
No,
Dude, what I think
actually, what I'm thinking about. No,
you
I'm gonna
just cut a little corner off of it and just
That's actually what I'm thinking about doing.
make a funnel. So
There's too much turkey.
you guys might be wondering why he's still in shorts and a shirt. I found out earlier that his calves are so big he can't fit in his pants, so all he has is shorts. I'm just kidding.
It wasn't the calves.
It wasn't the calves.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm boiling my water, and I just wanted to kind of show what this looks like. It comes with a little packet of goodness here. It's got Fritos and cheese, and you can see it's not a huge packet, and that's why Derek brings his own like extras to put in it to make it a little bit bigger meal. But it's got like all kinds of, I don't even know what that stuff is, like black beans it looks like, and I don't know. It looks good is what it looks like. And it also comes with a hot sauce, which I don't know. I'm gonna taste it because I'm afraid I'm gonna get heartburn, but I'm gonna try it. I mean, it's got a rootin' tootin' cowboy with a lasso, so. Oh, it's Texas Pete.
Yeah.
It's Texas Pete hot sauce.
Correct.
This changes things.
1 in.
So at this point,
I'm like
Derek has
Gordon
went
Ramsay
stage
here.
2 on his food, and he's already adding
I'm like Gordon Ramsay.
he's Gordon
Cut it.
Ramsay in it.
On, in.
I've never watched it, so
He's a
the people in my video will love it though.
in.
I think he decided to come back.
Now he's adding all his extras. It's filled to the brim.
Oh boy.
Cool, we got camper guy. This guy came by earlier and we talked to him and we told him if he didn't like that campsite to come back and hang with us. I think he might do it. Awesome. The more the merrier, boys.
Howdy, howdy. Change your mind?
Are you, I don't know if we asked you, but are you using a hammock?
Yeah.
Dude, just pick you a spot, dude.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do what you got to do, man. We're cool.
I have a weird tendency.
Goodness gracious. Some of the best eating you can have on trail.
Are you serious or are you just saying that for the camera?
This is where it's at. It's money, dude.
I've seen a lot of YouTube videos where people say that it's their favorite. Like they'll eat the shit out of it.
The extra Fritos. I brought extra hot sauce. Only
Cheese.
To make it better is if I had some fresh jalapenos. The next time I'll probably do that.
Yeah, this is kind of a bad time of year to just have a jalapeno in your pocket. I don't know if that.
Yeah, you just happy to see me, or is that jalapeno?
I don't know. You be the judge. Is it red or is it green? Whoa, dude. What do you got going on?
Creating a fire inferno
Freaking awesome, bro.
and trying not to burn down the forest again.
Justin has no hair on his mighty calves right now. And we got a new guy over there somewhere. Do you guys know where he went?
No. Up. Why not?
I don't see him. He'll be back. So we're getting ready to meet a new guy. I'm gonna have to ask him if he likes to be videoed or not. I don't want to video him if he doesn't want to be videoed for this, but he seems super cool. He rolled through at about like, what, 5:15 or something? What time is it now? It's 5:27. No, it must have been like 4:45 or something.
Yeah.
It was probably like an hour ago, maybe. It's 5:15 right now, or 5:30. He walked by and we talked to him for a minute, and he asked where the next water source was, which is right down the bottom of the hill. And there's these really, really shitty camp spot. I mean, it's shitty. We told him that. We're like, hey man, if you get there and you don't like it, you know, come back up and we'll hang with us. We're cool with it. So, and he ended up coming up. I mean, I showed him a minute ago, so I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but Okay, so
it was, yeah, it was, never mind, it was September because
I
dog
just-
died the weekend prior.
I just mixed all my Fritos. I didn't bring extra like Cool Guy, but I'm okay with going. I think if you're gonna, actually I didn't put my hot sauce in yet, so hang on.
Did you guys see him stuff up?
No, I went that way.
He's probably just hanging up his shit. Okay, so now we got hot sauce in there, and I'm mixing it up. And I like to make mine just a little bit dry because I don't like to do the human something. So we're gonna try this shit out. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, this is the big reveal. Look at that. That is some hearty looking stuff. That's good. That actually, I make my own chili, and this is better than that. But that being said, there's something cool about making your own stuff. I think Fritos, man. I think if I put Fritos in mine, it might make it next level. And I don't put cheese in mine either.
Something to firm it up. Cornbread,
Something-
Fritos. Just makes it.
Look at that. Is this beef? Do you know?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why this is a favorite.
It's
Pack
good.
of Gourmet's got it down, dude.
They're a little
Good
more
stuff.
expensive, but they've got some good.
Bummer, it's not coming out. You can't see the moon. Right now we got pretty full moon.
If you're on the other side of the fire, maybe.
I don't know. It's just like a big orb of light. But I feel like that when I tell people on video what's going on, they just believe me. So
It's a full moon.
I want you guys to all imagine that being full in all its glory, because it's full and it's like coming up between clouds, like total October action.
And a nice orange hue orb around it,
Yes, it's got like an orange, like almost rainbow hue.
which means it's gonna rain.
It's almost like a hazel eye.
So
We're gonna call this the new version of the Cat's Eye Nebula, like with the moon.
We're not kidding. Meow.
Justin said that it looked like a werewolf moon, and I kind of tend to agree.
Listen, man.
Yeah, I'm really bummed out that you can't see this moon. It's like crystal clear, and now we've got like wafty looking clouds that are like going by it, and it's just really cool looking. And it just sucks that my phone won't pick it up, and there's nothing I can do about it. Let me try. Yeah, you just can't see it. That sucks. So the moon has gotten higher in the sky, but I still can't get a good video of it. But it's actually more defined now this time. A little bit of clouds. It's supposed to rain. It's gonna rain. It was 80%. We're gonna get wet. But not yet. So now it is, what time is it? Damn, I didn't look.
7:30.
It is 7:30 and the moon is gone. It was way over here, and then it came up, and then while we were talking and trying to figure out how the fire would not die, it disappeared. So we're thinking it's getting cloudy. And he just got a weather report. What did it say?
It's cold.
It's gonna be cold.
The one is, one goes hoo 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 hoo. The other one is hoo hoo. I think it's a great horned owl. Anyway,
Hell yeah.
it's the only ones that I know.
So it is about 8:30 in the evening, and we can see the moon is out again, but it's very thick clouds. That's the update. The moon is traveling across the sky, just as predicted. Okay, it's 9 p.m. and the moon has come back out, but you can see clouds slowly creeping in. If that makes sense.
No.
It doesn't make sense. So I don't know how, like right now we're gonna lose it again. And it is 8:15.
What time is it?
It's about 8:15, 8:13 to be precise.
I'll be ready.
The rain it's kind of sprinkling right now, but it kind of cut off, and then now this fog wasn't here like half an hour ago. It's kind of moving in. I think we've all eaten and we're all just kind of rounding up our gear. As far as I can tell, everybody stayed warm and dry. The low was 38, and it was 38 when we crawled out of our hammocks. It's 40 now, so I don't know. We'll see. We're getting ready to get out of here. We got, what, 6-7 miles?
7.2.
We have 7.2 miles to go, and we'll be at the car, so we'll see what happens. So I ended up putting my rain gear on my outdoor research because I need something to break the wind. It's kind of chilly. There's just enough wind where it goes through your clothes if you're not wearing some kind of rain action. For me, I get cold. And Derek's over there putting up his pimp setup. We got Justin right over there. You can't hardly see him. He's just about done. He's got his tent down. Man, the fog is moving in. It's crazy, isn't it? It wasn't like that when I first got out of the hammock.
No. It's kind of cool.
It's cold enough right now. The end of my thumbs are just completely numb. They're useless. I can't do anything with them. These guys, he's in tights and shorts, and he finally put some pants on. Last night, all night, he was on the ground with just his shorts. He's a maniac. Different breed. Okay, we're officially on the trail. It is 8:38. We're rolling. 7-ish miles to go. Got some kind of cool sign here. Ouachita Trail. Oh, that's another trail right there. Cool. And the fog is really crazy looking. I mean, it's thick. For breakfast, all I did was a Cliff Bar and a cup of coffee, and I got lucky my fuel died, so Derek had enough of his alcohol to heat me up, which is awesome. Having something warm in your belly is a good thing on a cold morning. This has been a really good trip. That hill kind of pushed me to my limits uncomfortably, which I like to do because I like to be able to break through and persevere. Other than that though, man, it's been a fantastic hike. It looks like we're going up on a ridge now. Might get, at any other day we'd have a view right there. So, we just found a 7-mile marker, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty cool. We got really lucky last night on the rain. Let's see. Derek cashed out at about 15 till 10 from the fire, and it was still pretty nice out. It was cold, but it wasn't rainy. And then a little after 10 sometime is when I retired. And then Justin was right after me. We both cashed out about the same time. I don't know what time. I laid in my hammock for a while, and at some point I remember waking up and hearing the rain. It started out kind of innocently enough, then it got bigger and louder. It was never a storm. It was just a good downfall of rain, steady most of the night. If I was to guess, I'd say it quit raining around maybe 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at the latest maybe. That'd be my guess. So basically, we got in our hammocks, and we were warm and dry. And then when we woke up, it was the same thing. It wasn't raining anymore. It's foggy, a little bit of mist in the air every now and again, but for the most part, I was cool with the rain. It sounded really good. I love the way when it hits off that Cuban fiber tarp, man. It makes a really nice sound. Anyhow, I just want to show you a little more of the trail. It's kind of like more of a woodlands path with a little bit of rock in it right now, but this is Ouachita. It could change. It can be incredibly rocky at any moment, so we'll see. The green lichen is really cool this morning. Like stands out, I guess, in this low level of light. That green really pops. More so than normal. Usually when you see it, it's more of a yellowy color, but today, because everything's damp, I don't know, it's yellowy green. It's really cool looking. We've got about 5 or 5.5 miles to go. We're trucking along at a pretty good pace right now. The path is, for the most part, level, little ups and little downs. Lots of these big green cool rocks. Our conservative estimate is probably about 11 o'clock. We should roll into our cars, so we'll see. Right now we're just trudging on. Feels like we're walking right on the edge of like on one side of a ridge, and slowly kind of creeping ourselves up to center. So obviously that way's pretty good downhill. And we're just slowly inching our way to the top. It's not too much of a grind like yesterday because it's so much of a more shallow incline. Little areas of semi-steep. Yeah, I'm cool with it. So we got just over 4 miles to go. The fog is lifting finally. We had the option to go up to a panoramic vista, but the fog was still pretty thick, and it was just we wouldn't have been able to see anything, so it wouldn't have been worth it. It would have been a 0.2 up, 0.2 back, so just under half a mile, and just the rewards didn't outweigh the benefit. So typically I do all the vistas, but it's not worth it. If there's no view, you guys aren't going to like it any more than I am, so we bypassed it. And we're just still heading on. 4 more miles and we'll be at the car-ish. It's 10 a.m. We've got about 3.25 miles to finish this trip. It seems like everybody's in a really good mood today. High spirits, and we're all just kind of putting our head down and hiking. Trying to moderate our temperature so we don't over sweat. My back is sweaty where my pack is, but I'm not cold at all. I've taken off both of my tops. I had a Helix rain top and then some kind of outdoor research hybrid top. Both of those are off now, and all I have is my insulated top and my lightweight t-shirt. I've still got my insulated bottoms on and my cool deceptors, and then I'm still wearing my outdoor research bottoms because at first it was breaking the wind, and now I'm a little warm, but I don't want to take the time to stop to do it, so it's not an inconvenience at all, so I'm cool. .4, and that's works out perfect for my clock is synced. Potato Hill Vista. Damn, we're gonna miss 2 vistas. Oh well. Right now we're at the stage of the game where we're talking about where we're gonna eat after this. Unfortunately, Derek has to go a different direction than Justin and I, so it'll probably be adios at the trailhead. So just a little while ago we stopped and took 5, kind of get ourselves calmed down, and I had enough time. I took my outdoor research bottoms off, my rain gear. They were cutting the wind, but I was starting to get hot and I don't want to sweat out, of course. I took them off, and man, they work. There's no wind gets through them. They're really good for breaking the wind. As soon as I took them off, I could feel the wind going right through my pants and my long johns. So, but once we got going, now I feel warm again. I'm good. I'm not sure what the temperature is. I didn't look. I meant to, but I forgot. Okay, we got about 1.5 miles to go. We're on the downhill slide. And I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to all my new subscribers. And a big time thank you to Texas HIKEaholics. They tagged me on a Big 3 video that I haven't done yet, but when he did that, I gained like at least 4 or 5 subscriptions. So you guys, I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't seen their channel, check them out. It's a couple. You know, I believe they're from Texas because of their name, but they do a lot of the trails that I do. They travel evidently to, you know, Arkansas to do their trails, which is where I'm primarily located, even though I'm in Oklahoma today. But yeah, check them out. They're Texas HIKEaholics. I'll try to drop a link, but I don't really know if I know how. But back to the subscribers, you guys, I super appreciate it. I was at 67 when I left, and I usually pick up 2 or 3 every video, so I'm super happy. If I can pick up 1 every video, I'm super stoked, because I know there's people out there that like watching it, so I definitely enjoy doing it. I enjoy having good company. This trip was one of my favorite trips so far. We had a lot of laughter last night. We had one hell of a trail. I mean, yesterday was balls out. Other than Derek, me and Justin are pretty fucking tired. So, you know, I'm just not saying that to be a whiny bitch. I'm just saying it to be transparent, to let you know, man. In my book, this was a tough trail. Yesterday was tough. We had 9 or 10 miles before we hit the tough part, and doing that with low gas tank, man, brutal. Absolutely brutal. Anyhow, let me show you some more of the trail. Mad props for Derek for helping us organize this thing, and Justin for being a trooper. One of the best times of my life right here hiking. All right, so we just crossed over where we split off to go yesterday to the military trail. So this 0.7 is what we did yesterday. So we're getting really close to the car. We're all still in really good spirits. No one's really salty at all, so it's a good trip. Bust out this last half mile and see what's next. Justin's talking about getting some food, so I might go with him since we're got the same direction, but we'll see. He might be done with me, so.
I don't know, that burger does taste pretty good.
You're gonna go south to get a burger now?
I don't know yet.
How far south would we have to go to get that burger?
Probably like 5 to 6 miles.
5 to 6 miles. I'm just gonna go Subway.
I mean, it's not like a burger. I would say is like epic.
No. It doesn't matter how good the burger was. It's the company that I was wanting, but I don't really want to go the wrong direction for 5 miles.
Yeah, Subway.
Sorry, my man. We'll catch you on the flip-flop.